Questions for Jordan, go ahead.
I guess first, just kind of what are your big memories of big games past, and even ones you played in or ones you may have watched on the television?
Yeah, so the ones I've played in haven't been that great of memories because we haven't ended up on the right side of the scoreboard, but they're always fun, and it's always great for the Cal alumni, the fans, and just the tradition behind it. It's a huge game, the big game, it's obviously, but I'm super excited to play in it, and I know we're ready for it. We're ready for the challenge, and we're gonna be smiling a lot after the game. There's no doubt in my mind.
Does it help you at all that you can just focus on this game and not have to worry about bowl eligibility and any of that stuff? Just, you know what I mean? There's not that subplot that you have to worry about. You can just go out and play your best game against Stanford.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, whether we're bowl eligible or not. Last week that's not our main focus. Our focus is to win the game, and it's just an incentive that we got our 6th win to be bowl eligible. So it's a great thing just to not have to worry about that, but I think at the end of the day we're focused on getting the win, and now it's how big of a bowl game can we go to? We got 6 wins, but we want to try to get 7 and 8 and go to the biggest bowl game we possibly can.
You guys have always talked about, taking it one game at a time, not looking too far ahead. But can you tell just amongst the guys on the team that there is something a little different about this week, seeing that you're playing Stanford?
Yeah, I think it's just it's the next opponent, so it's the biggest game, and it's our rival. And I think there's a lot to play for still. We haven't beat Stanford in a long time, and I know none of us on this team have. And it's something that I definitely want to do. It's one of the teams I haven't beaten the Pac-12 since I've been here. So put all that aside, it's just the next game, and we're going to be ready for it. Coaches, we put in a great game plan, and they've done a really good job all year, and we're excited for them to come to our place and put on a show.
How indoctrinated are you guys with the history of the rivalry? And that, for example, the last time you guys won, are you familiar with Mike Muhammad's interception when he picked off Luck?
Not really.
No, so they haven't shown that.
Yeah, not really.
So the focus though is on ending the streak, because I guess it's to the length to the point where you guys don't remember when the last win was, right? So does that give added importance to this, just in terms of the program? And
I think it's a big game because it's the next one, and I don't think we're really playing against history, but I think it's a great opportunity for us to win the game for not only our team but for the alumni and the people who support this university. I know how much it means to this community, and it means a lot to us as well. So we're going to go out there and we're going to play our best game no matter who the opponent is, but it's just it's nice that it's going to be Stanford this week.
I was asking Pat yesterday about, I didn't catch it live, but your leaping celebration with Pat after the USC game. Have you given yourself any chance to reflect on what you guys accomplished Saturday?
Right after the game, it was it was very exciting, and I couldn't stop saying the word awesome after the post-game interview, just because that's just how I felt. I just felt so much joy and happiness knowing that we were able to go out there and we didn't play that well in the first half, and we came back in the second half in a hostile environment on the road against a USC team that has played well this year from time to time, and to go out there and get the win, it was just huge. So it was nice to reflect after the game, but we knew that we got to eventually flush it and move on to Stanford, because it's a huge game this week for us.
Like to feel that way again on Saturday night?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're definitely gonna.
So did you start watching tape of Stanford on the flight back, or did you give yourself until Sunday to okay?
Yeah, I started watching Sunday. Yeah, on the flight back, I kind of just relaxed, kind of soaked it in, and just took a little nap on the flight. Yeah.
Jordan, I was going to ask you about the obviously Travion had a great game Saturday. What kind of season has he had for you guys?
Yeah, he's had a great season. If you watch him, I've always, from the first time I saw him, I've always called him he's just like a little rascal. He just gets in there and he just makes plays, and he's just this little guy who just is a ball magnet, and is getting interceptions, deflecting the ball, making knife tackles, and he means a lot to our defense. And he's made some huge strides this year, and I think it's shown all over the film. When you turn on the film, you see 22 running around making plays. So it's awesome. He had a great game last week. He had so many important plays in that game that helped us secure the win.
you've been here through the whole defensive turnaround from, you know, the low points in 2016 to now, where you guys are ranked as one of the top units all of a sudden in the country. What does it feel like when you're on the field? Does it feel like you're playing downhill now versus uphill back then? How does it feel to be part of a unit that's playing so well as opposed to what it used to be?
Yeah, it feels like it just feels it's the standard. It's what we expect. We've put in a lot of time in the off season, not only with the strength and conditioning staff, but working amongst each other, working on the little things like meeting, watching film, talking about some of our assignments, how we can improve on a defense, setting goals, spending extra time together to build accountability within each other. And when we're out here together, it's really just a brotherhood out here. We trust each other and we're having fun. So it's fun, man. The energy's great, and just the overall team. The culture's definitely changed a lot, and I think it's definitely noticeable within the program. And I think that from the outside in, you guys could see as well that things are different here at Cal now.
You're one of the many guys on this team who never is quite happy with your performance. So what do you have to do Saturday to really make yourself proud of what you've done?
Yeah, I'm somebody who will always be satisfied with being unsatisfied. I don't know if I'll ever be satisfied, because when you get satisfied, you become complacent, and I'm always looking for ways to grow and get better, and I know that I'm nowhere near where I want to be and where I can be. So at the end of the day, all I want to do is get a win and be able to celebrate with my teammates, with the coaches, with the community here, with the alumni, and really just put on a show and have fun. This will be a game that I'll remember for the rest of my life. Senior year playing Stanford, and it's going to be a good one.
Okay, everybody good?
Thank you.
Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yep.